Good morning. My name is Das. We are from Depstar Charusat. We in my side, Priya ma'am. He is currently working IT industry. Ma'am, can you tell me what is your role in your IT company?
I am a quality analyst in my industry. I am doing a software tester. Okay, so basically we are a big team working on a particular promotion sites and different softwares. We are testing those software which are already developed by the developers.
Ma'am, do you follow any specific rules or method when testing software?
Yeah, so we are following the agile method here. So you probably know about the SDLC. Under SDLC, we are having different type of development life cycles. Similar typely, we have SDLC, which is a testing life cycle, and under that we are using agile method, which is basically we are testing the particular part of the software after been developed and retested by the different testers. Unless and until that specific part is proper, we are not going to assign it off for the production.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Myself, Kuresh, and uh, I'm going to ask you that how do you test if the software works properly? Do you use any standard or how you specify it?
Sorry, I didn't get your question. Can you repeat?
How do you test your software that it works properly or not? Do you have any standard or protocols?
Okay. So, in different areas, we are having different tools. So, if you are using, you are testing a UI section. If you are testing a UI part,
Yes.
then you have a UI tools. If you are testing API part, then you are having API tools. If you want to test a whole system, whole interface with an automation tool or automation framework, we have a different automation tool for that. So for UI, you can use Kaftan, Carbon is also there. And for API, you can use Postman. So in Postman, you can write your API codes and you can just run your post and got codes and you can get your result.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. And does your team specify how you build software, or everyone works in their own way, or does
No,
it
so they, hey, complete your
or
question.
does it have certain rules for how you work?
Yeah, so every team follows a certain rule. Even the developers and the testers follow a specific path. So, as I already said, that in a agile method, we test the software. In the same way, these developers develop their sites by the agile method.
Okay, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am. Myself, Bhavya Gotavia. And I wanted to ask you, have you been trained to use specific tools or methods for building software?
Yes, so whenever you are going to test or are going to develop any site, you always know which tool you need to use for that. So every company, every field, and every places you will be guided by your seniors or your colleagues to use a specific tool. Okay, you might be having a knowledge in that specific area already, but using that tool in a particular way, particular manner, your colleague or your senior will be guiding you. So for example, I was assigned to a project which was a CDP platform. CDP is a full form of customer development platform. So there we have to use this tool name as Action IQ, which is very new in the industry, in the market, and it was very um, very enthusiastic for me, for my whole team to learn it and use it in a specific way. And yeah, we were the first team to use it. Even in India, it was the first. Uh, we were the first team who used that particular tool. So yes, every time you are learning to develop something, you will be guided with by your senior or your colleague.
Ma'am, my second question is what is the hardest part of making software for you or your team?
So as I already told you that I am a tester, I am not a developer. So, but I can answer that because obviously my colleagues are working on that area and they are helping me out. So, uh, for hardest part is when your specifications are not clear, when the place or the site is you're working, the project you are working is not clear. That time it is very difficult to build it up because everything is imaginary that time. So when you are building it up at the first level, first time, and the specifications are not correct and it's not complete by the client, then it's very difficult for a developer to work on it.
Vedant. Hello, ma'am. Myself, Harsh Goswami. I went ask you what a problem happened in the software. How do you and your team fix it?
So our work is to find the problem. As a tester, it is always your priority to find the problem. Okay. So if there is no problem, that means that whole system is failed. Every system when it is been designed or developed at first level, it is always been said as a tester that it should be have at least 10 bugs, at least, which is the lowest level. 100 is the best. But when so as I said, our work is to find the bugs, and we communicate with the team, the developer team. So for that we use a tool that is known as Jira, where we report our bugs and the developers pick it up as per their convenience. If a UI team is having we have raised a UI bug and UI team is working on that, they will be picking up those type of bugs. API bugs will be picked up by the API team. So those different teams will be working on different works and they will fix it as per the time concern. They will work on in their own pace, and they will fix it up quickly and then give it to us for the retest. Until and unless that product is totally on 100%, and no product is 100% efficient, but our work is to make it 99.9% in an efficient way, and then we give a sign off to that product and it goes for life.
My second question, what do you think is the most useful part of having rules of standard in test,
So
software
it is a
test?
very good question and very important also. So if there is no standards, no rules been set, your product will be not going to deliver on time, right? And as per a client, if I think as a client, then I obviously need my product on time to make my project, my business to be grow, right? So it's very useful for us and very compulsory for every person to work on a standard and rules way.
Ma'am, are
Okay,
you
ma'am.
enjoying your
Thank you,
job?
ma'am.
So I hope everyone is satisfied with their answer. If you need any more explanation or if you want to talk on any specific topic or any question again, I'm
Ma'am,
happy
ma'am,
to
can I ask
work
you
on it.
something?
Yeah, sure.
Are you happy with your job, or are
Yeah.
you enjoying your job?
I love my job. I'm enjoying it. So, if I want to tell you that why I am a uh, obviously when I was studying I was in the university, I was like you guys only, and like you guys are imagining and hoping to join some company in some day as a developer,
Yeah.
tester, BA. So at my time, I was not sure what to be or what should I gain as a career. Okay, so there were wherever I was looking, everyone was developer. Everyone was working as database developing, doing UI developing. No one was knowing about testing and BA. So I wanted to tell you guys that developing is not only career in IT company. There are multiple roles and multiple ways that you can get into in this industry.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Sure.
Thank
I
you.
must say, ma'am, thank you for your valuable time.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
ma'am, for
much.
giving us valuable time.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am, now I close this meeting.